Folks, I'm about to play two videos for you, and these videos speak for themselves. Now, the first video is a video that I played several months ago, and I warned everybody that this was coming. I knew that this President Biden, was going to go out of his way to go against our very Constitution, and yes, in this case, the Supreme Court. Now, this is important because I'm telling you, we say we want to prevent tyranny. Folks, tyranny is already here. The attack on our Constitution is real, it is happening, and it is unbelievable. Now, I'm not going to say or repeat the words of Joe Biden. I'm going to let you hear his words himself. This is reprehensible. But take a listen, because this is the reality of exactly what we're facing right now. Take a listen.
Supports reform this, and Congress should act. This shouldn't be a red or blue issue. And no amendment to the Constitution is absolute. You can't yell fire in a crowded theater.
Okay, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. I don't even know. I'll just leave that alone. But no amendment to the Constitution is absolute. That means the First Amendment is not absolute. That means the Second Amendment is not absolute. This is according to the ideal and the philosophy of Joe Biden. Now, we should not be surprised about this because the man is Marxist in nature. We know that. What he is leading is a campaign against your freedom. He is a class 1 tyrannical leader. The worst tyrannical leader we have had in U.S. history with respect to the presidency. He is absolutely that. He has violated the Constitution now. We are getting into a discussion on these referendums for paying rent due to COVID. And what is unfortunate, and actually what is horrible, it's not just unfortunate, it is horrible, it is detrimental to our freedom. The very fact that Joe Biden is about to tell you in this video that he doesn't care about the Supreme Court. He could care less what the Supreme Court says. They're not the final arbiter, basically. He can do what he wants. Watch this. You'll see. Folks, I'm not playing around when I say this. This is absolutely insane, and this is the kind of thing that all of us should be talking about when we see this happen. Now, I'm going to stop this a few times because I'm going to offer some commentary, but pay attention to this. This is really bad, folks.
The answer is twofold. One, I've sought out constitutional scholars to determine what is the best possibility that would come from executive action or the CDC's judgment. What could they do that was most likely to pass muster constitutionally? The bulk of the constitutional scholarship says that it's not likely to pass constitutional muster, number one. But there are several key scholars who think that it may.
The bulk say that it's not going to pass constitutional muster. I just want you guys to hear that. It's very important that you hear this, that you understand what he just said. It's critically important. Okay, let's continue to play this.
And it's worth the effort. But the present, the court's already ruled on the present eviction moratorium. So I think what you're going to see, and I want to make it clear. I told you I would not tell the Justice Department or the medical experts, the scientists, what they should say or do. So I don't want to get ahead. The CDC has to make this. I asked the CDC to go back and consider other options that may be available to them.
So I asked the CDC to go back and consider other options in direct defiance with the order of the Supreme Court regarding the current moratorium. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Supreme Court actually says, listen, you need to do your job, Congress, and you need to make a law that specifically extends the moratorium. What did Congress do? They said, we want to go on vacation. They go on vacation, they come back, and now that they have not done their work, they're expecting, the radical left portion is expecting the President of the United States to still defy the Supreme Court. And by the way, these ridiculous Republicans that want to follow up by being on the side of these Democrats in passing this massive bill that's coming along. Folks, all of this is them aiding each other in disobeying the law that's been established because it's beneficial to them. And we are going to be the ones that lose as a result if we tolerate this nonsense. Listen to what he continues to say. It's actually pretty scary.
You're going to hear from them what those other options are. I have been informed they're about to make a judgment as to potential other options. Whether that option will pass constitutional measure with this administration, I can't tell you. I don't know. There are a few scholars who say it will, and others who say it's not likely to. But at a minimum, by the time it gets litigated, we'll probably give some additional time while we're getting that $45 billion out to people who are, in fact, behind in the rent and don't have the money. That's why.
In other words, we know it's illegal, but we're going to go ahead and pursue it because by the time all the litigation is over, we'll still have accomplished our purpose by getting our money out. Folks, this is the mindset of a Marxist and totalitarian government. This is what they're choosing to do, and it is absolutely wicked. This is not me providing commentary on whether or not we should be helping people that have lost their jobs. Of course we should. I think that it's an important thing, but one of the ways that we can help people that have lost their jobs is to let them go to work. This is crazy. And where we're going with this is going to destroy every last part of what our freedoms are unless we start speaking up. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Local board meetings, school board meetings, get involved in your city council, be obedient to God, fight the good fight, stand up for righteousness. Every opportunity you have, every opportunity. If you're in California, recall this evil governor. Folks, we have a lot of work to do. Jesus is coming back soon, and we want to be caught being faithful with all that he's given us, working harder than we ever have before. Let's open up our eyes. Things are already changing. We are not moving towards tyrannical government. We are here. We are already living in tyranny, and we need to fight it. God bless you guys. Please keep your eyes on the prize. Fight the good fight and don't be fearful of standing up for righteousness. Use every legal remedy available to you to fight the good fight. God bless you.